Hello everyone and welcome back to Nancy Drew the Final Scene. Last time, after I wandered around for a while, I finally managed to find and open up this secret box. And inside was a key and a letter. I don't know what the key is for yet, but the letter was from J.J. Thompson to Harry Houdini. And long story short, Houdini's family should own half the theater right now. Also, Joseph says that Brady found Maya's ID tag and he showed it to us, so I don't know if Brady actually found it or if Joseph is just saying Brady found it. But either way, somebody found it. But there's still no sign of Maya herself, and it's now day 2 of the investigation. And obviously, some things have changed. For example, why does this look like a funeral wreath? What is this? Deepest sympathy. Planning a funeral is such a dreadful pain. Wouldn't you rather just stop the demolition? Oh, it's a funeral wreath for the theater. As part of the protest, probably. Alright then. Now I'm sure Mr. Nicholas Falcone has something to say about this, but he's not here right now. Okay, I guess basically I should just go around and see if anything has changed. Oh, I can look at this now. Missing posters. Complexion. Why does that... This is... Why is this so detailed? That's weird. Who wrote this? Okay, well, it's got the missing persons office on here. And Simone Mueller has started the National Find Maya campaign. Oh boy. She's already trying to cash in on this. It's suspicious how detailed this is, though. I don't know about that. Okay, I'm just gonna go around and see what has changed. Talk to everybody.
I'm sorry you had to see that wreath, Nancy. It's disgusting.
Okay, the wreath was for Maya. It's basically saying if you don't stop the destruction of the theater, you're going to need this.
This is one creepy kidnapper, that's for sure.
Let's hope the kidnapper just did this to scare you.
It's just strange. I mean, why would the kidnapper go to the trouble to have that thing arranged and delivered here?
The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. I don't know how the press got a hold of this, but they're all over it like ants on a picnic.
They came from Simone, probably.
Where did those missing posters come from?
I can't say for sure, but I could make an educated guess.
I have a feeling you and I are betting on the same horse here.
Can you believe the way she diverted all of the attention away from Maya and used the poster to promote Brady as the big hero? This shouldn't be happening. It's all backwards.
The police told me Nicholas Falcone is known for using extreme tactics to further his political causes. Why are you letting him use the lobby as his headquarters?
Nicholas has been hanging around this theater since he was a little boy. I know how torn up he is about the theater. This'll be over soon enough, and then he'll go home. I don't think he's dangerous, for gosh sakes.
From what little I know of him, he doesn't seem dangerous to me either, but I can't rule out the possibility.
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
I do like him a lot. He's fun. I hope he's not the culprit. I like Joseph, and I kind of like Nicholas. I don't really like Brady or Simone right now. Oh, there he is.
Nancy, what's the 411?
Thanks to you, the police think this whole kidnapping is a hoax.
That's all hearsay, Nancy. They got no witnesses, no testimony, no nothing.
I don't care if you've been convicted or not. Who are you?
I am not an eco-terrorist, and I would never orchestrate the temporary disappearance of anyone who wasn't in on the plan and down with the cause.
Maybe you'd better think about being in on the law and down with the truth, Nicholas.
All right, Officer Nancy, chill out, will ya? I'm on your side.
Tell me about your relationship with the police.
All I know is they like to dig through my garbage and follow my van. Does this face say America's Most Wanted to you?
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
I was outside, harnessing public outrage. Ask anyone.
Joseph told me that the St. Louis Historical Society is in the process of trying to declare this building an historical landmark.
They've been in that process for years. It's all just a big wad of red tape, a bunch of bureaucratic hocus pocus. Had it's about action, not paperwork.
Catch you later.
On the flip side,
Yeah, it takes a while for policy changes to happen. Unfortunately. Okay, let's go talk to Brady and Simone. Brady's not here. Okay. Well, Simone is probably here. I think she's glued to this seat.
Have you seen the posters? Aren't they fabulous?
That picture of Maya is the one from her press pass, isn't it?
Yes, thankfully she's photogenic.
What if she wasn't photogenic? Would you be less interested in helping her?
Not necessarily. I just have to be more creative about my publicity if I couldn't use photos. Brady's out plastering those posters all over St. Louis and every podunk town for 50 miles. He's due back at any time, though, for the press conference.
Okay, I really don't like Simone. She has nice hair, but she's not a nice person.
Press conference?
I've invited the press here today to report on Brady's commitment to solving this case. You know, a few questions, a few photo ops, no big deal. That funeral wreath was awful, wasn't it?
What do you know about that wreath?
I had it moved out front for the press conference. We want the press to know just how heartless this kidnapper is, don't we? Then it's all the more fabulous when Brady saves the day.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
Like, normally I would say that I admire her dedication to her job, but when it comes at the possible expense of somebody's life, then I can't condone that. Oh, what's this? You are my oyster. Fame, fortune, social popularity, body language. Wow. No, I obviously want to know what this thingy is. Brady is not a big fan of Simone. Hey, I'm a Gemini. I have a big new project coming up. Oh boy. Sure, I'll be a pirate. I like pirates. Okay, well, I don't know how helpful that is, aside from letting us know that Brady has some issues with Simone. Let's see if there's anything different on stage. Oops. Nope, it all looks about the same over here. Let's head out to the lobby then.
I got the number. I left it in the ticket booth. This woman isn't a Houdini herself. She's the widow of one of Houdini's cousins.
But it couldn't hurt to give her a call. I'll get right on that.
Alright, cool. So we have the number for the person who might own the other half of the hotel. I mean, not the hotel, the theater. Eustacia Andropov. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry.
Yes, hello.
Hello, is this Eustacia Andropov?
Who else would it be? Everyone else is dead.
Oh, Mrs. Andropov, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm trying to find out some information about Harry Houdini. Is it true that you're his cousin?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I beg your pardon. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case in St. Louis.
Harry was only my cousin by marriage, but my husband is dead, and so is Harry. So I guess that makes me nobody's cousin. Satisfied?
I'm researching Mr. Houdini's ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater. Would you know anything about this?
He owned it. Half of it anyway, for a few months. Then he died. Does that help?
Do you know what happened to his half? Did he sign it back over to J.J. Thompson?
Return it to James Jehoshaphat? Mr. Stupendous? Not on his life. Losing that man was Harry's greatest escape.
Did someone in Houdini's family inherit the theater?
Harry made a plan to give his half of the theater to someone he admired. A young magician, I assume. Perhaps a protege. I remember my husband telling me this.
Can you tell me anything more?
More? I'm 96 over here. I don't exactly have time to burn.
I know it was a long time ago, Mrs. Andropov, but this is terribly important. My friend is in danger, and finding out what happened to Houdini's half of the theater may be my only hope of saving her.
Call the Library of Congress. Ask about the Houdini collection. There must be something in all of those letters. You tell that Sherman Trout, Eustacia said. You're not dead yet, Shermy, so get up and make yourself useful.
The Library of Congress. You don't happen to have that number, do you?
Well, I should have this letter from Shermy around here somewhere. Cat food coupons. Vincent Jacobs repair. Dear Eustacia. Here we go. Library of Congress, Washington, D.C. 202-555-5000.
Thanks, Mrs. Andropov. You've been a great help.
Save it for my funeral.
I like her. Grouchy old lady who's very helpful.
Manuscripts.
I'm trying to reach Sherman Trout, please.
Speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Mr. Trout. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case that involves Harry Houdini and the Royal Palladium Theater in St. Louis. Eustacia Andropov recommended I call you.
Ah, yes. Eustacia was most helpful to us when we were assembling our Houdini collection. I presume you'd like to have a look at it?
Yes, please, Mr. Trout. I'm very interested.
Fine. Well, you'll just need to register with the library when you get here and fill out a request for the materials you wish to view. When your request has been processed, the materials will be delivered to one of our reading rooms where you can view them.
Mr. Trout, please let me explain. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to come to Washington, D.C. to do research. I'm hoping you could help me find a document.
Well, Miss Drew, I'm sorry if you have logistical constraints, but please understand my own limitations. The Library of Congress currently holds over 40 million items, contained in 10,000 separate collections. It's the largest and most comprehensive library in the world. I simply don't have time to run research errands for the individual citizens.
Mr. Trout, if I don't solve this case in a matter of hours, the building I'm standing in will be demolished and an innocent 19-year-old girl, a friend of mine, may lose her life. You may be my only hope.
Why is your friend in danger?
She was kidnapped by someone desperate to save this building from demolition.
And what can you possibly be hoping to find in the Houdini collection that would help matters?
Mr. Houdini was part owner of the theater, and I'm trying to find out who inherited his half or what became of it when he died. I'm hoping Houdini might have discussed it somewhere in his personal documents. If I can prove that the current owner is not legally the full owner, then maybe I can get the demolition stopped and save Maya.
I see. Well, this sounds urgent. I suppose I can take a look.
That would be such a help, Mr. Trout. If you find anything, could you overnight it to me at the Royal Palladium?
Well, I certainly can't send you the document itself. It's a historical artifact now. But I could send you a slide. What's the street address there, if I find anything?
It's 1330 Washington Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63101. Please send the package in care of Nicholas Falcone or myself, Nancy Drew. I can't tell you how grateful I am, Mr. Trout. You might just be a lifesaver.
Miss Drew, I assure you, Sherman Trout is a man of his word.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Well, I'm hoping that Nicholas is trustworthy now, considering we just told the guy that he could send it to Nicholas. Hey.
Did you call? What's the story?
Sure did.
Go on, spill it.
She didn't know much, but she gave me the number of this guy at the Library of Congress who has access to the archives of Houdini's letters.
And what did they say?
Sherman Trout is on our side. Keep your eyes peeled for a special delivery.
Way to go, Nancy! You're on fire!
Yep, making good progress.
Can you believe Brady's agent has called this press conference to trump up his heroics? She can barely even remember Maya's name.
Don't worry, Nancy. This cowboy will be on the scene with a megaphone in each holster. I guarantee you the press will get more than they bargained for.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
Oh, good luck. Should I go... What should I do now? Hey.
Hey there, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Is Brady back yet? There he is.
How are you holding up?
Thanks for finding Maya's press pass. Where was it?
I found it in the basement. I mean the balcony. It was the balcony.
Red flags. I think it was in the basement, and you don't want me to know for some reason.
Balcony, basement, whatever. It's just my friend's life that's in danger here.
Please, Nancy. It's not me.
I guess I should have my eyes checked. I could have sworn that poster was all about you.
It's Simone. She's relentless. I'm just a hostage on her runaway bus.
Sounds like you've bitten off more than you can chew.
It's more complicated than you think. Listen, I've got to get ready for this press conference. I'll talk to you later. Not now, Nancy.
I don't know how I feel about Brady. I'm definitely not a fan of him right now.
What's the status?
Brady seems uncomfortable with some of your, tactics.
Oh, he's just whining because I made him chop off his ponytail. I don't know what's gotten into him with this free will thing. I told him, You can't even dress yourself, kid, but if you want your blockbuster career to crash and burn, go ahead, manage yourself.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Love ya.
Okay, well, if nothing happens, I'm going to go check the basement. Okay, so it's likely that Maya's press pass was down here. Monty, did you steal it? Actually, there's a little crack on the wall right there. Okay, that's nothing. I'm blaming Monty. I don't trust him. He's a liar. Oh, I don't think I ever looked at this side. There's not really anything to look at, though, so... Monty, what do you have to say? What do you have to say for yourself, Monty?
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
Oh!
Congratulations! You beat the magician. Don't forget to collect your winnings.
Your audience will be dazzled.
Okay, got some flash paper. Cool.
Your audience will be dazzled.
Okay, Monty, you've earned some points back. So what am I going to need to use this for? I'm trying to think. I could use it to either start a fire or to distract somebody.
Okay, folks, we're about to get started here. Mrs. Miller and Mr. Armstrong will do their best to answer all your questions in the time allotted. But let's proceed with good manners, shall we?
Thank you, all, for coming. I'm only sorry that the circumstances of our meeting are not more festive. Wouldn't it be nice if we were all gathered here today to revel in the blockbuster success of Brady Armstrong's new movie, Vanishing Destiny? Wouldn't we all prefer to turn our attention to record ticket sales and the squeals of delighted fans across the nation? But, alas, we have come together today over tragedy, not triumph. I've called this conference specifically to let you know, and I trust you will take it upon yourselves to inform the world, that Brady Armstrong will not rest. The greatest performance of his career will not be unveiled until Maya Nguyen...
Hey, lady, you're breaking my heart. But isn't her name Maya Wynn?
until Maya Wynn is returned to her friends and family, safe and sound. Already, our real-life hero has searched this theater and uncovered important evidence. Already, he has driven 200 miles in a rent-a-car, no less, distributing missing posters to all the outer-lying regions of this great city. You see, Brady Armstrong is a hero and a regular guy, all rolled into one.
Ooh, I'm swooning.
Put a sock in it, Mr. Camouflage. And now, without further ado, I'd like to open the floor up to questions.
Is it true that the girl was at the theater to interview Brady Armstrong? What was the interview about?
Mr. Charmstrong, do you find your fans respond to you more in your chicken suit or in your curly wig.
Did anyone hear her scream?
Ms. Mueller, you're his agent. Chicken suit or curly wig?
Any speculation of where the kidnapper's hiding her? Where did this funeral wreath come from?
Isn't it a little unusual for a movie star to help with a kidnapping like this?
People, one at a time. Brady.
Well, with all of my experience on the silver screen, I feel well prepared to save the day in St. Louis.
Do you think the kidnapper is violent?
Mr. Charmstrong, have you ever thought about growing a mustache? It might really distinguish you.
Is it true you're offering a reward for the facts leading to Maya's return?
That's right. Autographed movie posters for anyone and everyone who comes forward with a decent lead.
Yes, is it true that that Detective Nancy Drew is on the case?
Yes, Nancy Drew is investigating.
Is she available for comment?
It's a difficult situation. You see, Maya is a friend of Nancy's, and the personal connection, well, it may be clouding the detective's judgment. She's really on edge.
Isn't anybody around here concerned about the welfare of this magnificent theater? There's more than one life at stake today, you know. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, press people, over here. If you want the real story, talk to me. Sorry, Miss Mueller, you'll have your photo op in a moment. Yeah, over here, down by my van.
Wow, okay. My opinion of Simone has dropped into the negatives. Okay. Nope, he's not here. Ooh, I can look over here, though. Okay, there is another phone here. Good to know. Herbert Redoute and Son. Mr. Hughes. Oh. Didn't Joseph say that he was going to move in with his brother or something after the theater? His brother Jake? And they were going to start their own movie theater. Huh. Okay, that's a little bit suspicious. When did he get that letter? How long ago? Ooh, I can mess with the projector. Hold on.
Something's missing here.
Nope, nope, put that back. Okay, so that's not super important.
I should switch the power off.
Oh, you're right, Nancy, thank you. You're so responsible. Now what do all these little levers do? Oh!
It's locked.
No?
It's locked.
Okay.
It's locked.
That needs a different kind of
It's
key.
locked.
It was worth a try. So as far as locked things go, we've got that drawer in the men's dressing room, and the projector. Oh wait, maybe... Simone is outside with the conference right now. Can I go snoop through her stuff? I think everybody's outside right now. Yeah. Okay, yep, there's another phone here. Some bobby pins. Those are always useful. Nancy, why don't you carry those around all the time? Nancy, do you know how to lockpick? Because I can think of several locks that need picking right now. These are all Brady's past jobs, aren't they? I feel bad for the guy. Hello. That is a terrifying smile. He's a lot less happy taking the picture in here. Now he's really mad. Now he's trying to be happy because Simone told him to smile, probably. Okay. So, as far as I can tell, he really did find it in the basement. And then Simone told him to take it up to the balcony. She ordered the wreath. Okay, Simone? Simone. What are you doing? I don't know the code for her thing, so I'm not going to mess with that. I don't know if Simone is the one who kidnapped Maya, but she's definitely very suspicious. And I'm starting to think Brady is innocent. It seems like Simone's just manipulating him to get him to be famous and to probably get herself more money. Okay, I'm gonna try lockpicking a few things with this bobby pin.
It's locked.
It is. Oh, that worked! Awesome. Good on you, Nancy. Stage Technician's Guide. Well, there's a code for something. 121192? I'll never remember that. But at some point, I'm going to need to operate some sort of machinery for magic tricks, it looks like. Ah, there's cages. Is this how I'm going to catch the culprit at the end? I have to drop a cage on them? That'd be kind of awesome. I should really be paying more attention to this. I'm just kind of scanning over it right now. This is way too much information. Why does Brady have this, though? Does he actually want to be a magician and not a stage performer? Well, I guess a magician is technically a stage performer. But you know what I mean. An actor.
Get smart, Nancy Drew. You're wasting precious time. Stop the demolition or you'll never see her again.
Well, I'm trying to figure things out. Don't rush me, dude. It's rude. I'm going to take that as a very positive sign that I'm making progress, though. So thank you. Thank you, mysterious voice person.
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay, neither of those work. Well, what do I do now? What do I have? I have flash paper. I guess if the light in the projector goes out, we replace it with this. I've got a key that I don't know where it goes. And a bobby pin that can unlock some locks, but not all of them. Lovely. Let's call some people.
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, detective. Any leads?
According to Joseph, the St. Louis Historical Society has been scrambling to get the Royal Palladium declared an historical landmark.
And that would prevent the demolition?
Right.
So what's the holdup?
Joseph thinks someone downtown is stalling.
Maybe someone who wants the demolition has been greasing some palms.
Probably. It's a shame because Joseph seems to think they're close.
I wonder if this kidnapper is just trying to buy a little more time. What does Mr. Falcone have to say about the Historical Society?
He was pretty cynical. Said the whole process was a bunch of hocus pocus.
Perhaps Mr. Falcone is using cynicism to disguise his true feelings.
I found an old stage technician's guide that explains how some of the illusions were done in the old days when the theater was still used for stage performances.
Oh yeah?
Apparently, there's elaborate architecture under the stage.
Like what?
Compartments, tunnels, a magician's room of some kind, not to mention trap doors.
Nancy, what are you waiting for?
Well, it appears that in order to access these areas, I would need to operate a switchboard up in the projection room.
Where's Joseph?
I think he's still out dealing with a press conference.
Nancy, you've got to jump on this opportunity. Who knows what you'll find?
Okay, that was very helpful, thank you.
Harry Houdini must have been quite a character.
What makes you say that?
Oh, it just sounds like he was so generous and passionate about his craft. Everyone loved him.
Any theories yet on what he did with his half of the theater?
No, but I highly doubt he was generous enough to give his half back to old J.J. Thompson.
That wouldn't have been an act of generosity anyway. It would have been a lapse in judgment.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
See if you can get down beneath the stage. That stage technician's guide must have outlined the steps. Who knows if you'll have another chance like this to check out the projection room.
Awesome, thanks.
Bye, Ned.
Bye, Nancy.
I'll call Bess and George too, just to get them updated on everything.
Hello.
Bess?
And George, too. What's new, Nancy?
I asked Joseph where he would go after the theater is demolished, and he said he was moving to Arizona to start a movie theater with his brother.
A fresh start. Good for him.
Yeah, except that I found a letter that says his brother has been dead for years.
Why would he lie? What do you think he's hiding?
Give the guy a break. Maybe he just wants to hide the fact that his life is going to be empty without that theater to look after.
When I spoke to the police about Maya's press pass, they said that Nicholas is known for using extreme tactics, and that he might even have been involved in a staged kidnapping last year in Nashville.
You don't think Maya could be mixed up with him somehow, do you?
No way. Maya expresses her politics by writing about them. You know, the pen is mightier than the sword. She and Nicholas Falcone don't even speak the same language.
I think you're right, George. That Sergeant Ramsey said I wouldn't have any credit with the police if I joined forces with Nicholas.
Who said anything about joining forces? After all, he's still a prime suspect. But that doesn't mean he's not a valuable source of information when it comes to the theater.
She's right, Nancy. As long as he continues to shoot off his mouth, you want to be around to take notes.
I think Simone Mueller would do just about anything for publicity.
You know what they say? There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Even for a kidnapping?
It's like Hollywood has taken over her brain. I'm practically in tears over Maya, and she's trying to dream up a stage name for me.
A stage name?
Not just any stage name either. Would you believe Fancy Jackson?
Ooh, Nancy, that's kind of disco.
I bet she could pull it off.
This is serious, you guys. Do you really think she would kidnap Maya just so Brady could pretend to save her?
In her line of work, Nancy,
anything's possible.
Simone has called a press conference. I'd like to hear what's being said, but I get the feeling I'm not welcome.
Bess, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Here's what I'm thinking. When has the lack of an invitation ever stopped Nancy Drew before? Is that what you're thinking?
Bingo!
So you think I should just barge right in?
Better yet, why not just listen in? That way you know things that Simone and the others don't know you know. You know?
Bess has a few rocks in her mouth. But she's right. And besides, there's another good reason to keep a low profile.
I know what you're thinking, George. When the cats are away,
the detective mouse will snoop.
Ah, you have a point there, ladies. This might be my only chance to get some,
insight?
Yes, some insight into the lives of my suspects. Good idea.
We're full of them. Right, Bess?
Chock full. Bursting at the seams. We're practically ideaphoric.
I received another threat. This time the kidnapper addressed me by name.
Another phone call? What was the threat?
This one came over the PA. Apparently, searching for Maya is a waste of time and I should focus on stopping the demolition, or else.
Well, Nancy, this kidnapper may have learned your name, but obviously they haven't figured out the first thing about who they're dealing with.
I just wish I could see the look on the kidnapper's face when you crack this case wide open.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people!
Alright, okay. I need to go reread that book, so I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I think I know what I have to do. Switchboard. Yeah, left and right fader power, correct? Oh, I need to...
Hello? Hello?
Well, interesting. Okay. 121192. Oh, good. Okay, I did remember it. Yay. And then turn on the left and right fader powers, then bring these down. And then magnet, and then lift them up a little bit. And then trap doors, and then lock. Is that right? Did that work? Well, I have to go check, obviously. Oh, yep, there's some cages.
It's done with mirrors.
Well, yeah, most magician stuff is. So how do I... I need to get down there, right? Oh, I can just climb in. Okay. This feels dangerous. Hello?
Maya!
Oh, we're trapped. You know, I don't know why we didn't expect this would happen. I kinda thought this would happen, but I didn't say anything. I should have said something. I should say all of my stupid theories, because half the time they're right. How do I do anything? Throw a coin. Gum stick. Flash paper? Do I just live down here now? It's not the worst place. I mean, there's no food or anything. Oh, trapdoor. Alright, cool. Well, that's how I get back up. What's the other way? It's a puzzle!
These pieces won't budge. These pieces won't budge.
Oh, I really want to do this puzzle, though. I like these kinds of puzzles. Do I have any, like, oil?
These pieces won't budge.
Quarter.
These pieces won't budge.
Flash paper.
These pieces won't budge.
Okay, Nancy, I get it. We'll head back up then. Ladder?
Help! Is anybody out there?
Who's there?
It's Nancy.
Nancy? For goodness sakes. What are you doing down there? This chair seems to be stuck. Hold on, I'm greasing the wheels here.
I found a secret room under the stage. I've got to check it out.
The magician's room. I swear, Nancy, as long as I've worked here, I've never been able to find my way in there.
I found the door, but the pieces that open the door are stuck.
Here, try this. Hurry.
You're a little too close to me, friend. I really hope I can trust Joseph. I do like him.
This should loosen things up.
I'm not sure if I can trust him, though. This might take a while. No, never mind. Well, we got a guillotine. I hope that's not real. Why is there a ticking sound?
Rubber is shockproof.
It is. I'm going to need that to avoid electrocution, I guess. Oh. Okay, that leads down to the basement. I recognize that.
Her shoe! She was just here.
Well, they've been feeding her at least. I like how there's this dramatic music going on while I'm reading a book. I know they want me to follow that path outside, but... Am I going to need to know this later? That was a lot of information. That's the way out, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so let's follow this way out. Monty, was it you?
The gate is electrified.
I don't know the gate code. Ah. Really, it reset? Are you kidding me? Okay.
Oh, Nancy! Hey!
Hello,
I
Brady.
think the kidnapper just moved Maya to a new hiding place. Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
Wow, are you sure? I didn't see anything.
I found evidence that will prove that Maya's being held in this building.
Wow! Evidence. Where?
I'll talk to you later. I've got to get a hold of Sergeant Ramsey.
I'm suspicious again. Sorry, Brady. Just the way Brady was talking felt weird. Honestly, the only person I'm not really suspicious of right now is Nicholas. Like, I feel like they're trying to get me to be suspicious of him, which just makes me not suspicious.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing Persons Unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Sergeant Ramsey, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Miss Drew.
I found Maya.
You found her? So the case is closed.
I found her, and then she disappeared again.
Good grief. This girl's a regular Houdini. All right. What have you got for me?
I found a secret room under the stage. I saw Maya through a peephole, but by the time I got into the room, she was gone. The kidnapper must have moved her.
A peephole, huh? Are you sure you saw her?
Sir, there's evidence. Pizza boxes and one of Maya's shoes. I left everything where it was so you could see for yourself.
So you think the kidnapper's been using this secret room as a base camp? Well, this is very interesting, Miss Drew. It sounds like you've been conducting quite a search.
Now will you please send someone over to investigate?
Yep. Just bear with me while I try to find an available car. Help is on the way, Miss Drew.
Great. Bye.
Alright. I think I'm actually going to stop here for now, because I feel like a lot happened this time, as opposed to last time. So, Maya is being held in the theater, and, well, she was in one of the secret rooms downstairs, not anymore. Brady's looking pretty suspicious, so is Simone. Joseph? I like Joseph, but I get some weird vibes from him. I don't know. Nicholas? I think I trust him, even though everybody's saying, hey, don't trust that guy. I think he's a red herring. Yeah. I guess next time we'll wait for the police, maybe get some more help. I don't know. Something bad's gonna happen, probably. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!